I'd retake them into our lands. How, Calenus? They're German puppets. You know, Germany, my puppet overlord. So I need to finish off resource extraction, then I'm going to save, which I should have done before messing with the console. Come on, there we go. So I want focus, no checks. Then I want to do autonomous kingdom. I'm going to turn focus, no checks off to see if I can still do it. No. That means I need autocomplete as well. Now I can't do this one because you have to be at peace for that one. I thought it would just bypass. The official language of our administration is Swahili, but there are a few opportunities to learn it elsewhere, not to mention the hundreds of other native languages used in Africa. We have a steady supply of competent administrators. We should encourage German universities to train specialists in African cultures and languages. Manpower? Not short on manpower, I have loads of it. What are you talking about? Persia's justifying against us. Rwanda and Urundi have gone, apparently. And Portugal's back. Capitulated to whom? To me? Yes. Except now they don't count as cores. So now I really need to start researching military police. Okay. Ganville, there it is. The absolute cheapest police unit I can afford. At least until I get MPs going. And we have enough political power now to get the material designer. We're going to do that. We're going to get Mauser. So, did the change where the guns automatically adopt the design company carry across? No. Otherwise we'd have the Mauser logo behind that. Okay. Sweden again lost? Oh yeah. Sweden! What the hell? Damn it, Sweden. And then once we've got this, I'm going to have to do the focus autocomplete to... In fact, I could probably just do no checks to get the bypass on this. We'll see if that works. Which will remove British settlers, British influence, and British volunteers. And will also drop market liberalism down to 0. But then after that we can have these elections and we'll see what happens. At that point we're going to be predominantly social liberal, not market liberal. So the Belgians are going to take over. It bypassed the deal with the British focus on another path. Maybe if you did that focus it would change what the release the British does. But again, I can't... Oh, you see... these. Okay, we'll try that. Once the education one is done. New to Kaiserreich. Does Germany end up in a two-front war with France and Russia eventually? Yes, as they are in fact doing right now. New tech slot. Yes, Colonius, but because we're not researching air or naval, we haven't really had a problem with tech slots. Turkey got spit out. It didn't get spit out. It pieces out for a white piece that gives up all of their territories outside of Turkey proper, and then Turkey has all kinds of internal issues. But at that point, Turkey becomes boring because they have no focus tree. I think they really should, because this outcome seems to be the norm. Armenia has joined the Golestan Pact. Golestan Pact. Is that literally... Oh no, it's Persia. Huh, okay. Here come the French again. Passive sonar. Then we're going to get active sonar. And then we're going to upgrade to the 1940 destroyer and we'll probably build some. Although slowly, because I have 3 dockyards. And I also want to be recruiting 9 of them. And then adding them to the yellow divisions. Once you are done, off you go. Logistics wizard, here we go. Boom. Oh, you can also get another one. Thorough planner in that case. Never say no to more max planning. %62% max planning without Grand Battle Plan. He's only a level 4 planner. It's not like we have someone that gives more. Oh, yes we do. I totally forgot that our ruler gives max planning. We probably should have gone Grand Battle Plan in that case. We could have had well over 100. Okay, African Studies in Germany is done. So now if we do deal with the British, you think that that might overcome this? Let's have a look. Now that we've dealt with the British and their RVA, it is time to make our arrangement with them permanent. Oscar von Preußen, the guy who can become the King of Wales and Kaiser Redux and calls himself Owen IV. Really? Germany, meanwhile, lost 2 million troops. Although, actually, the margins between the two factions as a whole, because you kind of do have to take Union of Britain and Commune of France together, isn't that big. Especially when you take into account that Russia is rapidly dying. I don't think we'll be able to save themselves. Meanwhile, another tech tree, another focus, no, tech slot. That's the word I'm trying to say, tech slot. Fuel refining. Make it happen. Although it's 1941, we should probably get the new light tanks and we should also get the new anti-air upgrades. Persia declared war on Afghanistan. Nowhere near St. Petersburg. No, but we've taken Moscow some time ago. It's there. Meanwhile, doctrine! Heck yeah! Let's do it. More supply grace. Cool. Cool. All of these attacks by the French against my pristine front lines are paying off. Look at that go up. Defensive infantry against mass attacks. Sweden die again? Yep, pretty much. A little disappointed that Portugal just magically got this stuff back again. That should be mine. Ah, we can send in the army for some more stability. And I would definitely like to do that. Free stability is pretty much never a bad idea. Looks like the Entente is finally getting their act together and fighting in Africa against Liberia. Probably since they lost Spain. They can afford to do that. How's Canada doing in North America? Not great. Although they're holding on to Ottawa, which is kind of the important area, Ontario. Vancouver's gone though, as has most of the Pacific coast. More importantly, how's New England doing? They haven't lost any territory, like, at all. Oh no, they have. They've lost one tiny bit of Albany. Oh yeah, naval invasion of Denmark. As long as they don't take Copenhagen though, it's not really a danger. And if it does become a danger, I can start diverting some troops. They have... oh no, they have a port in Aarhus. Man, these British units are not looking hot. Rather badly hurt. Assembly line production. Okay, so we want to go for AA guns. Sweden's capitulated again. Back and forth, back and forth. I doubt that Asia's changed much. Oh no, Philippines are back. Or are they a puppet? They're a puppet. Dutch East Indies are mostly holding. They are taking out New Guinea though. Meanwhile, the borders of Fentien and Qing still completely unchanged. There must just be like 10 divisions of each army in every single province, and just not taking or losing any territory. Okay, so we're researching the new AA gun, which should be done before the new light tank chassis, which means that I will be able to get as advanced 1941 light tanks as I can get. Although I still need to get the... yeah, armour and engine. Ah, Sweden, the Union of Wales of this campaign. So, how has this changed things? It hasn't, really. So I still need to do focus dot no checks. Focus, actually, just no checks. Does that count as a bypass? It does not. Autocomplete. And then we do that. And then we hold these elections. It is time to hold Mittelafrika's first ever elections. They shall commence in about half a year, after all the parties have had time to campaign. Alright, how bad do we look now? Now, do we immediately annex any of these guys? No. So we're just losing some more of our most valuable territories like Nigeria. Which means I've lost my fuel supply. The Belgian condominium. The Association des Colons du Congo, which represents the Belgian and French investors within our territories, has gained an extremely strong influence over our government, which means more and more of our industry is in their hands. However, this enhances our ability to exploit the full natural wealth of Africa, so our output goes down even more, but we do get even more resources that we can then sell to other people. Although Cuba currently is... oh no, they are paying me. It's just not getting what they are owed for reasons. We lost about 5 civilian factories. Now, are there any other territories with resources that we want to improve? Well, I can apparently improve the territories of my neighbours. Yeah, Nigeria with their 24 oil. Cameroon. Lost the steel of Guangxi as well. Chromium, though I don't think we actually sell any chromium, so I'm not going to bother upgrading that. That's all. Alright, just finish building those and then we can do some more building. The fall of Boston. The people of Boston, along with the New England National Guard, made their impression on America. The invading forces entered the third tunnel under heavy resistance, encircling Boston via the Charles River. The New England National Guard was forced to evacuate via Cambridge, losing the Jamaica Plains entirely to the enemy. The historical and symbolic significance of this victory was not lost on the Commonwealth of America, who have set out to capitalize on the city's remaining symbols of American independence, such as the Old North Church, now dwarfed by the barricades all about it. And we just got another technology done, so I'm going to go for the 1940 destroyer. You can build factories in the States of the new highways. I know! That might well have been part of the reason why I thought this investment was worth it. Now that our country has elections, it is no longer fitting that our politics are made up of military factions. The people who once supported the DKG have formed the Kaiser- und Vaterlandspartei, who once supported the NKR now support the Afrikanische Aktionspartei. A Social Democratic Party has also been formed. Yeah, it's the Social Democratic Party that's going to win this. Sozialdemokraten in Mittelafrika. And if they do indeed win this election, as they should... Oh no, those are social liberals, not social democrats. Social democrats don't control... Oh, for Pete's sake. Resource. We must further develop our means of refining the many resources yielded by African soil. Oh yeah, we've changed leader. Carl Schmitt's now in charge. Still paternal autocrat, though. Belgian influence, meanwhile, has shrunk a little. Could console annex them back again. Yeah, I probably should. Yeah, I think I will. Alright, I know it's an easy-ish thing to do. As soon as I get the... Wait, can I close the console commands? Apparently I did. Silly Mordred. Annex, country tag. Well, Zambezi is pretty big. Oh, and they just straight up took Madagascar. Alright. So it goes. The Mau Mau are defeated. After a hard-fought guerrilla war against the Mau Mau revolt in Kenya, we have finally managed to put most of the rebelling warriors down and have either arrested, killed, or executed most of the rebellion's leaders. Kenya should be peaceful for a while. Southern Baltic. I don't think I really care about the Southern Baltic being naval invaded right now. As long as Copenhagen holds, and Copenhagen is, for the moment, holding. Massive French assaults along the entire length of the lines. We are losing increasing number of troops. My industry is now being dwarfed by the German East Asia now. Poland's also catching up. Ukraine's bigger than mine. Well, Ukraine's been stealing all of Russia. That's cheating! Madagascar starts the game as German. I'm pretty sure that oh no, the reason I could see Madagascar is because I can upgrade it, and it doesn't show the German... Oh no, it does. Okay, in that case I don't think I ever had Madagascar. I stand corrected. What's my template? It's super basic. 20 combat width, infantry with anti-air. We're just on mass assault. All we're doing is holding the line for the Germans. They can focus on Russia. It's a thrilling game so far. But they're holding. They're doing what I built them for. Ask for control of Madagascar. It's not an occupied territory, so I can't. So 6 months. May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So it's either October or November that the election will be. And then hopefully we'll be able to switch to this stuff and see some progress. %20 stability. Wow. Definitely wouldn't say no to that. Although actually our stability is up to 67. How'd that happen? I guess it was just the stuff from here, wasn't it? We gained a bunch of stability from doing these. Alright. Do we want to remove the Belgians from the nation? Probably. I want to see who the election are, though, because if I can vote in the social liberals, then this is just a free way of building up more social liberals. If I can't get the social liberals, then yeah, we'll kick them out. And then just do some finagling to try and switch things around. Can you convert yourself through spies? No, you can't. However, what you can do is use decisions to do it. Solidify control. We'll just need to trigger that a few times. Ah, because we lost Nigeria for a time, you guys don't have anywhere to deploy. Well, go back to Lagos, and then deploy into there. Go. Split in the Reformgruppe. Now that the reforms have been implemented, the Reformgruppe have been struggling to come up with what to do next, and this causes a split in the party. The right wing of the party, which want to limit the voting rights to whites and implement reforms to make white rule easier, have formed the West-Afrika Partei. While the liberal wing of the party, which want to implement more liberal reforms, have formed the Neue Reformgruppe. So the social conservatives are now the White Africa movement, and the market liberals are now the new reform group. So they're no longer the pro-British. Wilhelm II, the German emperor, has died of a pulmonary embolism in his home today. One of the last monarchs of the 19th century, Wilhelm II tried to continue the legacy of European greatness and world leadership. The end of an era. Oh yes, it did. Send in the tanks! Specifically from there. And we have another doctrine. More organisation and entrenchment, don't mind if I do. Belgian influence is decreasing. No, it's not. That's increasing. Strong influence with Belgian influence. That feels like a no, it is a decrease. Yeah, resource gain efficiency went down. It was a decrease. Get me bigger engines. I don't think I'll need to max out the armour, but the engines almost certainly will. In order to have the light tanks keep up with the motorised. Resource refinement. Finished. Okay, well, that is all of our industrial tree finished, finally. So I would say let's go for the second Kulturkampf. Get ourselves a little more research speed. In the 1870s, the German Parliament passed 22 laws to curb the power of the Catholic Church. By ruthlessly enforcing these laws, we can curb foreign elements and also ensure the monopoly of our own secular and German education system. Manpower is dropping rapidly. You're not wrong. Although part of that is sending in the army decreased it by 10%. May well want to change manpower law soon. That costs 200. Total mobilization would be 300. Sod it, I'm doing it. We just need to spend the next 100 political power on extensive conscription. And that should balance it out. So we will go down briefly to 0. Meanwhile, those units are on the way. There they are. Oof, New England. Not looking too hot. Yeah, North America looks like it's going to be fully communist soon enough. And then Central America is also Third International. Did they join Third International? No, they're still independent. But they'll almost certainly be supporting the Commune of France. Then once I have this number of troops over here, I might well be in a position where I can start pushing back. Although I have basically no firepower. Might need to bring the motorized in. The second Risorgimento is complete. Today, the chairman of the Socialist Republic of Italy announced that the second Risorgimento of Italy has finally been completed. Reports from Ceuta confirm the old Spanish fortified peninsula has been captured by British troops. After rapid landings and skirmishes along the beach, advancing soldiers eventually overcame the final defences on the extreme point of Monte Hasho. Spanish forces put up stiff resistance, hoping to delay the British invaders for as long as possible, but they were eventually beaten back. Union of Britain is indeed landing here. The first Middle African elections. Ballots have been opened in all areas where voting is allowed. White settlers, certain black chiefs and the Askari have been given the right to vote, guaranteeing an electoral victory for the pro-German parties, but which one will win these elections? So the Weiss Africa Partei are definitely not getting the vote. Kaiser und Vaterlands Partei is the authoritarian Democrats, which are these guys. The Neue Reformgruppe are the market liberals, which are the ones that we were kind of leaning towards all along. And then the Afrikanische Aktionspartei are paternal autocrats stay in charge. No, we're going to go with the Neue Reformgruppe. We're going to bring in the market liberals. And they are now by far and away the largest part of the government. So that's good. The Kaiser appoints Van Hassel. The Kaiser has decided to uphold the will of the Middle African people and has appointed the man we elected as Statthalter. Today is a great day for Middle Africa. Although we now lose our bonus. Oh, it's that guy. It's the fancy hat dude. So Theodor von Hassel. Social conservatives? Wait, what? Ambitious union boss, daily political power gain, factory output. So our factory output is going to be redonkulous. Karl Antangana, biased intellectual, improved relations down, same ideology up. Walteran Rathenau, market liberal, resource gain efficiency up. We're going to have so many reasons. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Minister of the Interior, social conservatives, terror in the night. Resistance growth up, max factories up, resource gain up, and political power up. How's that going to affect these?